Hello friends, and welcome to another video. I want to show you a track that I composed a few weeks ago, which was a lo-fi track. I will leave a link somewhere around here so you can go and listen to that track. I want to show you the whole process of composition, okay? I want to show you how I make the music track, how I finish the track, and then how I upload it and how I make the sale, so you can see the whole process. Again, I invite you to go and see that video first so you can see how I made this particular music track. So you can see here, Lo-Fi Cafe. So that's a music track that I did, and I believe this is the first sale, okay? Yeah, it's the first sale here. You can see it. Now, let me play it very quickly for you so you can see which track I'm talking about if you haven't seen that video where I'm composing this particular music track.
Audio Jungle.
It's not that bad actually. I really like it. I really like it. As you saw, it's been uploaded almost a month ago as I'm recording this video. But this shows you the importance of always being active and proactive. Again, I only use Audio Jungle as a way of keeping track of what's going on with certain music tracks, dates and invoices, because it's very detailed. You can see here March, as I'm recording this, is the 4th of March. So you can see the March hasn't been that bad. I have different tracks that are differently priced, as you can see. But you know, it is what it is when it comes down to certain tracks that sells. Very old tracks, some of them, and some of them are more new when it comes down to the sales. You know, it is what it is when it comes down to being active in certain accounts. And again, I only use Audio Jungle as a way of showing you in terms of data, dates, and invoices so you can see what's possible, because like I mentioned on previous videos, some other libraries don't provide me this type of insight when it comes down to what date was this track uploaded and how many sales as well. It just says, you know, the name of the track and that's that. So I really like to show you behind the scenes. I mean, these people, they even give me an invoice. I can't share invoices because obviously they have addresses and private information and all of this, but you can probably see, I could probably do like a screenshot of the payment. You know, you can see if they paid with a credit card or if it was paid via PayPal or whatever. So this is just something that I really, really enjoy, because, you know, if you're new to this and you would like to see as much as possible behind the scenes, then this is what I would like to see. At least that's what I was looking for back in the day when I got started in music licensing. And if you're new to this, download my free guide, link in the description. So it's my job to try to show you what is it like behind the scenes on a particular library, but this applies to any other library. It's just that it's not very exciting to go to different libraries and then just show you some, I mean, you got some statistics, but it's not something that you can actually see and say like, oh yeah, that track was uploaded that day. It went live that day, that year. This is the amount of sales that you can see up there. I mean, I can go and see, for example, I have this old track that I was just showing you. And if I go to the history, that's how detailed it is. I'm uploading the thumbnail, right? It's something that I did quite recently. But you can see the approval. Okay, submission approved on the 16th, 2016. That track was approved. And that's back in that day. I don't think they show this anymore here on Audio Jungle. But usually the reviewers, or at least that's the way it was back then. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But some reviewers have their own account on Audio Jungle. Right? This guy started in 2011. And I think he still works for Audio Jungle. Usually they have something here, Envato exclusive. Yeah, I'm not sure. Back in the day it said like Envato team, so I'm not sure if they're still working for for Envato, but they have their own music tracks here as well. That caused a lot of problems with some composers. Some people just did not agree with this because they're reviewers. That's a topic for another video, actually. I don't know if this is the case right now with Audio Jungle. Let me see here, for example, if I go to history on that new track that has just been approved. Yeah, you see, so this is what it appears now like, because it's the latest track. So it says Envato stuff, but now they have it, we don't know. So I don't know if this was causing problems back in the day, because you can actually see who was submitting, who was updating, who was approving the track submissions. There's another one that it was here, very old. Happy Spring. I don't remember this one.
Audio Jungle.
Yeah, 2018. When you see these updates, those updates are from the descriptions that I've done, updates of the thumbnails, descriptions. Kind of like work a lot on this one. You see another reviewer. I know, I recognize this guy, Andy, another guy from England, actually. So I can see everything. And this track was approved in 2018. So I like that kind of detail. And you see Andy here, I know, another guy from the UK. There's plenty of UK composers here on Audio Jungle and in stock music licensing in general. You can see here, I don't know if it says here that they work for Audio Jungle. I don't think they work anymore, or maybe they have removed that badge. You can see the sales as well. This guy has been since 2007. That's like early days of Audio Jungle. I think Audio Jungle started in 2006 or something like that. Maybe, yeah, something like that. It's a lot of years. But yeah, you can probably find more of Andy's music. I think in Motion Array, I've seen his music as well. I don't know him personally, but once you start making music online, you're gonna recognize certain faces. And you're gonna see certain names, and you're gonna see like, okay, this guy is on Audio Jungle. He's as well on Motion Array and different various libraries. So you're gonna find certain faces, familiar faces. So, but yeah, Andy was or at least that's to my knowledge, he was a reviewer, because you can see that I can show you here the tracks that he reviewed and he will approve. But here now it says external update approval, whatever that means. I don't know if that was because it was a lot of problems with composers. I mean, back in the day you could only see, I think back in the day, in the old years of Audio Jungle, you could see who has actually as well rejected your track. And I think reviewers were getting a lot of hate mail and hate messages, which I think is, it's not necessarily a good thing, but I think they removed that. So when they rejected a track back in the day, you couldn't see who rejected the track. They actually changed that. So they have evolved over the years. And now it just says that external approval by a staff member, which, for all I know, it could be AI as well, have an algorithm somewhere in place. And if the track meets certain criteria, then it could be approved. I mean, that's a perfect example of how AI can be used in a library, apart from categorizing and organizing different music tracks based on genre, instruments, and all of the rest. But yeah, AI is a conversation for another video, maybe. I know a lot of people are very paranoid about AI, and not only in the music industry and music licensing industry, but across different industry. I mean, video editors and graphic designers and all of this. I've seen plenty of content, and I'm a futuristic guy, and I love AI. I mean, I use ChatGPT every single day for a lot of things, man. But still, there is a lot of things that we need to input in order to make this work. I'm not going to talk about AI because this could be another topic for a full-length video, actually, that I could just sit down and talk and not only voice my opinions, but show you how kind of like crush that myth that AI is going to take over the world and it's going to, get rid of the musicians. And I hate it when people put online like it's the end for music producers, but I see this in other industries as well. It's the end for video editors, and then you go and try the AI thing to edit your videos, and it's pretty crap, man. You still need somebody to go in there and do the things properly. But again, that's a topic for a different video, actually, because I just wanted to show you this here today very quickly. I'm going to be documenting more this process of how I make the music, how I upload it. And so you can see behind the scenes what happens. And again, I'm showing you Audio Jungle just as an example because other libraries do not give me this detail, this data, this much data. So I want to show you everything as much as possible so you can see what happens behind the scene on a particular library. I mean, other libraries give you some data, but they're quite pathetic when you see the data, I mean, it's not this, and this is one of the reasons why I love Audio Jungle and Envato Elements as well. I mean, if you see my input, my inside reports here, this is new right now. Okay, it's the latest takings, the tracks that I've been selling. I mean, everything, and it's refreshed every single day. Like what has been downloaded for the last 3 days, or the last day. And I can see the tracks, right? And that's all of the sales, earnings change. Okay, if you see this, earnings change show the difference of the total earnings for the current period of January, okay, compared to the period of December. So again, Envato, this is a subscription. Okay, so this is concerned with downloads, and there is a month of delay when they're processing this, and that's why this appears this. Even though it's March, they are comparing the takings of January, okay, which is the ones that they're processing right now, with the takings of December of last year because there's a delay. So you can see here that I'm down, okay, for not by much, okay, but it's $172, okay, compared to the previous month. And if I go here, you can see the whole thing in action. So yesterday's earnings, based on the 30th of January, okay? Remember, they're processing January right now, and they're skipping February, and now I'm in March. So I'm still processing January. I haven't processed yet the sales of February. And I can see what I've done here with Elements. January 2024, they're still processing that month. And it's just so detailed, so detailed. I mean, I can go here in the trends as well, on the insights. And I can see what people are searching by demand. And what I can do here, because I'm concerned with music, well, at least I want to know what music they're searching. And you can see here very quickly, okay, Ramadan, lo-fi, it's always up there, lo-fi, it's a lot of supply, Arabic, Islamic, Ramadan music, again, seasonal music, Indian Happy Birthday usually appears there quite a lot, Easter is coming soon, well, Valentine's has passed now, obviously, but I've had some sales for my Valentine's track. Yeah, here. And that's an old track. That's from 2018. Again, showing you old tracks.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
I really love to make acoustic tracks like this. I mean, I excel at this. It's my strength, recording tracks like this. And I should definitely compose more tracks like this ones. But anyways, guys, this is just a quick video that I wanted to do here to show you a little bit behind the scenes. Again, if you're new to this, don't forget to download my guide, link in the description. I'm going to be showing more of my process, what I do, old tracks, new music tracks, and everything in between, so you can get the full picture of what's happening as someone who makes music and earns money selling it on stock libraries, okay? Thank you so much for all the love and support. That means the world to me. And I'll see you in another video, my friend.